Hello children, how are you all? Today we will discover some interesting facts about numbers. Have you all thought why teachers ask you to memorize multiplication tables? Let me tell you why. Multiplication tables teach you multiples of numbers, and we are going to discuss multiples today. We will also discuss factors. Did you know that except 0 and 1, all other numbers can be factors? Factors are called prime when they cannot be divided by any other number other than themselves or 1. They are called composite when they can be further divided into smaller numbers. Did you know factors and multiples are related? You will soon find out how they are related. Together, factors and multiples form one of the most important concepts of mathematics. You will also discover how ordinary numbers are actually quite extraordinary. And the smallest number is also significant. Let me call my little friend Jojo to take you all on a trip to the fun land of factors and multiples. Jojo is here. See you children.
Hi friends, I'm Jojo. Today we learn some interesting things about numbers. How to obtain the factors of any given number. How to obtain multiples of any given number. How factors and multiples are related. We'll also solve some real problems together. Let's get going then. Let us first see how to obtain the factors of any given number. The other day, my uncle got a dozen oranges from a nearby orchard. I was playing outside with my brother and our friends. He called us and started giving us the oranges. He asked us to tell him in how many ways he could divide the oranges amongst us. I love oranges, so I told him to give me all 12. But I had my friends, so I thought of sharing the oranges with them as well. We were 12 girls and boys, and each of us needed to get oranges. Let me show you how to calculate factors using this situation. If my uncle gave me all the oranges, then I would get all 12 of them. That is, 12 divided by 1 is equal to 12. If my uncle divided the oranges equally between my brother and me, then we would get 6 each. That is, 12 divided by 2 is equal to 6. If my uncle divided the oranges equally between 3 of us, then we would get 4 each. That is, 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. But if my uncle divided the 12 oranges equally between 4 of us, then we would get 3 each. That is, 12 divided by 4 is equal to 3. And if my uncle divided the 12 oranges equally between 6 of us, then we would get 2 each. That is, 12 divided by 6 is equal to 2. Finally, if all of us together had all the oranges, we would get 1 orange each. 12 divided by 12 is equal to 1. So we found out there were 6 ways of dividing the 12 oranges. 12 divided by 1 is equal to 12. 12 divided by 2 is equal to 6. 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. 12 divided by 4 is equal to 3. 12 divided by 6 is equal to 2. 12 divided by 12 is equal to 1. Since each of the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 divide the number 12 exactly, they are called the factors of 12. From my learning, any number which is an exact divisor of a given number is called a factor of a given number. Now, wasn't that simple? We can similarly find out factors of some other numbers. Let's take 6 and divide it completely. We'll start with the first number of the number line. 1. 6 divided by 1 is equal to 6. We'll next divide 6 by 2. This is equal to 3. Go on to the next number. 3. 6 divided by 3 is equal to 2. You know that the numbers 4 and 5 do not divide 6 completely. We'll move on to the number 6. 6 divided by 6 is equal to 1. So, 1, 2, 3 and 6 are the factors of 6. Another number we can take as an example is 21. We try to divide 21 starting with 1 and then every subsequent number like 2, 3, 4, etc. from the number line. We find that 21 divided by 1 is equal to 21. 2 does not divide 21 completely. We move to 3. 21 divided by 3 is equal to 7. 4, 5, 6 do not divide 21 completely. We go on to 7. 21 divided by 7 is equal to 3. We find that the next number that divides 21 completely is 21 itself. 21 divided by 21 is equal to 1. By now, you can guess that 1, 3, 7 and 21 are the factors of 21 since they perfectly divide 21. Did you notice some interesting facts here? I did. For example, 1 is a factor of every number. You saw that in all the examples we discussed. Every number is a factor of itself. You saw this for 6, 12 and 21. Every factor of a number is always equal to or less than the number. Remember the examples again. Every number has a finite number of factors. Yes, this is true for very big numbers as well. Let me now tell you how to get multiples of numbers. You saw earlier that 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 divide 12. So, 12 can be called a multiple of these numbers. Similarly, 21 is a multiple of its factors 1, 3, 7 and 21. To obtain the multiples of any given number, we multiply it with 1, 2, 3 and other natural numbers. For example, let's find the multiples of 3. We start multiplying 3 with natural numbers beginning with 1. 3 multiplied by 1 is equal to 3. 3 is the first multiple of 3. 3 multiplied by 2 is equal to 6. 6 is the second multiple of 3. 3 multiplied by 3 is equal to 9. 9 is the third multiple of 3 and so on. Let me give you a quick tip. It is a good idea to memorize the multiplication tables of all numbers starting from 2 till 20. You will find it very easy to solve problems on multiples. Let me now tell you something about prime factors. I'll take 625 as an example since I quite like it. Let's find the prime factors of 625. 625 divided by 5 is equal to 125. 125 divided by 5 is equal to 25. 25 divided by 5 is equal to 5. 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1. Therefore, 625 is equal to 5 multiplied by 5, which is again multiplied by 5 and finally multiplied by 5 again. The prime factors of 625 are 5, 5, 5 and 5. Prime factors are those factors of a number that cannot be further divided. Let's find the factors of 625 now. Starting with 1, we try dividing 625 with all numbers from the number line. We find the following numbers divide 625. 1, 5, 25, 125 and 625. So, they are the factors of 625. Here, 625 is a multiple of its factors. We can generalize this and say that every number is a multiple of its factors. Now you should be able to see the relationship between factors and multiples. Similarly, we can find the prime factors of another number, 54. 54 divided by 2 is equal to 27. 27 divided by 3 is equal to 9. 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3. 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. Therefore, 54 can said to be equal to 2 multiplied by 3, multiplied by 3 again, and multiplied by 3 one final time. You will find that the factors of 54 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18, 27 and 54. We can also find the factors of 54 using the prime factors. You know, the prime factors of 54 are 2, 3, 3, 3. We multiply the prime factors amongst themselves in this manner. 2 multiplied by 1, 2 multiplied by 3, 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3, 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3, 3 multiplied by 3, 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. That is 2, 6, 18, 54, 9, 27. Let's solve some real problems on factors and multiples now. Mention the factors of 15. 15 divided by 1 is equal to 15. 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5. 15 divided by 5 is equal to 3. 15 divided by 15 is equal to 1. So, the factors of 15 are 1, 3, 5 and 15. Give 4 consecutive multiples of 13. Since the question asks for any consecutive multiples, we will multiply 13 starting with 4 till 7. 13 multiplied by 4 equals 52. 13 multiplied by 5 equals 65. 13 multiplied by 6 equals 78. 13 multiplied by 7 equals 91. So, the multiples are 52, 65, 78, 91. So friends, hope you had fun learning about factors and multiples as much as I had in explaining them to you. I'm off now and I will see you again soon. Bye.
Thank you, Jojo. I must say, all that sounded very interesting to me. Children, hope you had fun. Now, let me help you recall some of the important points from today's discussion. You came to know what a factor is. The factor of a given number is any number which completely divides the number. For example, 10 is completely divided by the following numbers: 1, 2, 5, 10. 10 divided by 1 is equal to 10. 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5. 10 divided by 5 is equal to 2. 10 divided by 10 is equal to 1. So 1, 2, 5 and 10 are called the factors of 10.
Similarly, 66 is divided by the numbers from the number line. 66 divided by 1 is equal to 66. 66 divided by 2 is equal to 33. 66 divided by 3 is equal to 22. 66 divided by 6 is equal to 11. 66 divided by 11 is equal to 6. 66 divided by 22 is equal to 3. 66 divided by 33 is equal to 2. 66 divided by 66 is equal to 1. 1, 2, 3, 6, 11, 22, 33, 66 are the factors of 66. Also, 250 is divided by the numbers from the number line. 250 divided by 1 is equal to 250. 250 divided by 2 is equal to 125. 250 divided by 5 is equal to 50. 250 divided by 10 is equal to 25. 250 divided by 25 is equal to 10. 250 divided by 50 is equal to 5. 250 divided by 125 is equal to 2. 250 divided by 250 is equal to 1. 1, 2, 5, 10, 25, 50, 125, 250 are the factors of 250.
You also came to know some rules about factors. Let's repeat those. 1 is a factor of every number. Every number is a factor of itself. Every factor of a number is always equal to or less than the number. Every number has a finite number of factors. You next learnt what a prime factor is. Prime factors are those factors of a number which cannot be further divided. Example, we factorize 24. 24 is equal to 2 multiplied by 2, then multiplied by 2 and finally multiplied by 3. Here 2 and 3 are the prime factors of 24 since they cannot be further divided. After this, you came to know about multiples. Let us take the same number 10. You saw that 1, 2, 5 and 10 are the factors of 10. 10 is called the multiple of all these numbers. To obtain the multiple of any given number, we multiply it with 1, 2, 3 and other natural numbers. Example, let's take number 7 and find out its multiples. We multiply 7 and 1, this is equal to 7. 7 is the first multiple of 7. We then multiply 7 and 2. This is equal to 14. 14 is the second multiple of 7. After this, we multiply 7 and 3. This is equal to 21. 21 is the third multiple of 7. We keep multiplying 7 with all following natural numbers to give the later multiples of 7. 7 multiplied by 4 gives 28, the fourth multiple of 7. 7 multiplied by 5 gives 35, the fifth multiple of 7. 7 multiplied by 6 gives 42, the sixth multiple of 7. 7 multiplied by 7 gives 49, the seventh multiple of 7, and so on.
Similarly, obtain multiples of 20. 20 into 1 is equal to 20 is the first multiple. 20 into 2 is equal to 40 is the second multiple. 20 into 3 is equal to 60 is the third multiple. 20 into 4 is equal to 80 is the fourth multiple. 20 into 5 is equal to 100 is the fifth multiple. 20 into 6 is equal to 120 is the sixth multiple. 20 into 7 is equal to 140 is the seventh multiple. 20 into 8 is equal to 160 is the eighth multiple, and so on. Also, obtain multiples of 31. 31 into 1 is equal to 31 is the first multiple. 31 into 2 is equal to 62 is the second multiple. 31 into 3 is equal to 93 is the third multiple. 31 into 4 is equal to 124 is the fourth multiple. 31 into 5 is equal to 155 is the fifth multiple. 31 into 6 is equal to 186 is the sixth multiple. 31 into 7 is equal to 217 is the seventh multiple. 31 into 8 is equal to 248 is the eighth multiple, and so on.
So children, that concludes the recall of the interesting concepts you learnt today. Hope you find these useful and apply them in understanding real world problems too. Till next time, keep having fun with numbers.